Mackenzie Scott, the very nice lady who gave all this money to the HBCUs, her husband was a man who put himself in a position where he could have easily failed. That for every one Jeff Bezos that builds an Amazon, there's 10 others that tried and failed and lost everything. But there was something there. There was some sort of support system. There was some sort of backing that he had where he knew that he could go out and fly high, try to go to the sky, and that if he fell, that he wasn't going to crash and burn and die. He was going to have some ability to still be okay, right? And maybe it was the love of his wife that he had for all those years. I have no idea. I don't know. I wish if anybody knows Mackenzie, tell her she can come in, and I'd love to hear her story. That'll be probably the only white person we've ever had on here. The Kennedy guy from the Trump administration wanted to come in, or someone connect. I was like, I don't talk to politicians. I just don't like doing that type of stuff. It's not fun for me. Nothing against him. It's just not. I wasn't interested in that. But really, like someone like that, because of what she's done, I just think it's remarkable, and I'm very proud of that. But I also think that we should look at this as an opportunity to ensure that going forward, that educating our kids becomes our job. Like I don't really know of many other communities that outsource the education of their children. I just don't. We should be the ones who are not just doing the job. We should be the ones who are paying the bills to get the job done. That's what community sovereignty looks like. The Jewish community has accomplished this. They can write the check and do the job. We can do the job, but we can't always write the check. We waiting for somebody else to write the check. And let me tell you like this: as a finance professor, I want you to understand the person who writes the check has all the power. Never get that twisted. To have the power in almost every situation, become the person who's writing the check. If you're the person who's writing the check, then you're the person that's going to get the respect. So there we go. You can make that rhyme. Write the check to get the respect. Write the check to get the respect. Write the check to get the respect. How about that? So that'll be what we end on today. I hope this conversation was beneficial. I apologize for the technical glitch. I have no idea why the CIA decided to cut my video right in the middle of it, but it's okay. And also you should know that I am not I've never had suicidal tendencies. I've never thought about taking my own life. So I have to say, and I don't have a drug issue. So if I ever get found in the bathtub with a heroin needle in my arm, y'all will know what happened. You're gonna be like, no, they took out Dr. Boyce, man. They took out Dr. I'm kidding. I'm not. I have no fear of that. You know why I have no fear? Because I already know that I've done most of my part. Like so many of you are walking around carrying like this amazing energy and doing amazing things, and I'm glad to play some small part in that. So I'm not even worried about it. I have no fear of death or anything like that because I mean, remember, life is a blessing and gratitude is the theme for today. So let's be grateful for what we have. So, and then also let's go out and be hungry and go get some more. All right, got it? Makes sense? All right, everybody. So make sure you're on the text list for this class. Text the word morning to the number 87948. If you're not, and I'll send you an invitation every morning when we meet. Also, in addition to that, don't forget we have financial flashcards and workbooks and stuff like that in our Black Wealth Mastery store. So if you have kids and you want to teach them in your house, which I think that you should, I think everybody should homeschool